Alright, so for this you're going to need some business cards. I chose the Avery brand, some sticker paper. This is my favorite kind of sticker paper. I'm going to need a cutting board and some scissors, a tagging gun or a hole punch, and of course your printer. I'm going to work on the bundle wraps. The size that I use for this canvas is 4.5 by 1.5 inches. I did create a logo for this design. Our brand is going to be called Beauty Bundles. I think I'm going to start using this one more for when I have tutorials about hair or whatever like that. But what I just did is just duplicated the logo a couple times, and now I'm going to add this cute rainbow border just to add a little extra to it. The Beauty Bundles was a very quick and simple design, and then once that's done, we're going to go ahead and get into the hang tags. Okay, so for the hang tags, we're going to do a business card design, but you want to make sure you choose the vertical one because we want the business card to go the long, well, the hang tags to go the long way. And this is how the canvas will look. I'm basically just going for a design to match the bundle wraps, which will be the rainbow, and then of course our logo will be added to it as well. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. For the back of the hang tag, you'll just see me adding the options like length, origin, and texture. And for this, you could just like put a dot for whichever bundle it is that you're attaching the hang tag to, so the customer will know what they purchased, and it'll be a way for you to organize your different textures and everything. I'm so anxious just to feel the silence. It's so quiet, but I hear you saying to me, baby. Say our time, we're making up time. The times you wasn't really waking up. Now you never said I couldn't let you touch. I need to distance myself from you. I was just alone with you. So come close, won't you? Can I tell you something for what it is worth? We've had it, that's all right. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We've had it, that's all right. Take you there, take you there. Please be don't, can you just be nothing, you be that. Alright, so this is pretty much it for the hang tag design. I'm going to go ahead and save this to my device as well, and then we are going over to Avery.com. Both your bundle wraps and your hang tags design, we're going to go ahead and get them printed. I like to use Avery.com unless I use my Cricut to print and cut for me, but everyone doesn't have a Cricut. So if you do want a tutorial on how to print these on your Cricut, I can make a separate video, but for now we're going to be using Avery. Okay, so the template for the hang tags would be the business card template. On your Avery packaging, the template number will be there. You just type it in. The one I have is 5371. So it brings up the business card template. And all you do is press start designing. And since we are doing them vertical, I'm going to choose this one. But honestly, it doesn't matter because it's still going to print it exactly how you have it on the card. So we already have a design, so we don't need any of these. But Avery does have templates if you want to come in here and create your design. But Canva is that girl, so that's what I use. This is the front of the sheet, and then they have an option for the back of the sheet as well. All we're going to do is just bring in our image that we created in Canva. So I'm just going to click image and then add image, pull it from my computer, and then browse for those files. We're going to do the hang tag, and this will be the front of the card. And what you want to do is just pay attention to where it cuts. It'll show you where it's going to cut everything at, but you just want to make sure it's sized to fit this, and that all of your text is inside the safety area, which is this perforated line right here. So everything is inside of the safety area, and then it also shows you a preview here of how it would look, because it automatically copies it to all the cards. And then we're just going to go ahead and pull the image for the back of the card. And do the same thing. And as you can see, the bottom part where my website is outside of the safety line. So I'm just going to push it up a little bit. And since it's white anyway, it doesn't have to be all the way down to the bottom. But this is the front of the card, and then this is the back of the card. So what I'm going to do next is preview and print, and it's just going to show me what the card looks like. Print yourself, and then we want the front and the back of the sheet. So I'm going to hit get PDF to print. I don't necessarily need to save it, but if you do plan on printing more later, I would save it. So this is the full sheet, front and back. And when you're printing, I recommend printing on a blank sheet of paper first before you print on your actual cards from Avery, just in case they do mess up, and so you will know which way you need to flip the paper after printing each one. So I'm gonna go ahead and print these, and then I'm gonna show you how to put the holes in them and attach them to your bundles. But the bundle wraps, I'm just gonna do these in Canva. I'm just gonna use a full page, which is 8.5 by 11 inches. And what I'm gonna do is just copy the bundle wrap design a couple times on this page and print it that way. All right, so this is the bundle wrap. I'm just gonna copy two, group them together, and then just duplicate it down the page like this. If you want to, you can leave space in between them. If not, then don't. It really doesn't matter. Just duplicate it until you have a full sheet of bundle wraps. This one's hanging off a little bit, so I'm just going to delete it. But this is the bundle wraps. I'm just gonna go ahead and download it and then print it, and I'll show you how to put them on the bundles. Okay, so here is the business card paper. As you can see, it's already perforated to tear that 3.5 by 2 inch cut. What I'm doing is just loading it into my printer. My printer prints the bottom, so I'm flipping the paper over and just making sure the arrow is facing towards the printer. And I'm gonna go ahead and print the front side. Then what you see me do is put it back in the printer to where to print the back side. side. And I did the exact same thing for the bundle wraps. I just printed one side instead of double-sided and on the sticker paper that I showed at the beginning of the video. Alright, here you see the bundle wrap. I'm just going to peel off a very small portion at the end. It doesn't matter which end. You just want to cut the part that's not sticky off, the backing, cut it off. And then we're going to grab our bundle and just wrap it around. And then the sticker part is going to stick to the other half of the bundle wrap instead of the actual hair. And that is our bundle wrap. Okay, next thing you want to do is take your tagging gun and put a hole into your hang tag, and then you're just going to leave that on there while you put the tagging gun through the bundles. I'm not going to put it through the track because this is not my bundle and I don't want no problems, but you're just going to squeeze the trigger on the hang tag, and I am struggling a little bit. But once you pull it off, your hang tag will be attached to your bundle. And now you have custom hang tags and bundle wraps. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out my subscribers favorite or watch this playlist to learn more.